Discover the hidden village, a magical secret every 10 years. In the heart of an ancient forest, shrouded in mist and mystery, there existed a village unlike any other. This village, known to few and spoken of in whispers, was called the Hidden Village. It was a place of enchantment and secrets, one that appeared only once every decade and brought with it a new rule each time it re-emerged. Legend had it that those fortunate or unfortunate enough to find the hidden village were granted a wish if they abided by its rule. However, breaking the rule would result in a fate far worse than one could imagine. Our story begins with a young man named Elias, a wanderer with a heart full of curiosity and a soul seeking purpose. Elias had heard tales of the hidden village from his grandmother, who spoke of it with a mixture of awe and caution. The stories fascinated him, and he vowed to one day find this elusive place. 10 years of searching led Elias to the edge of the ancient forest as the moon reached its zenith, marking the turn of the decade. The air was thick with anticipation, and a path that had never been there before lay before him, inviting him in. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, Elias stepped onto the path and felt a strange sensation, as if the forest itself acknowledged his presence. As he ventured deeper, the mist thickened, and he found himself in a clearing where the hidden village stood. It was a sight to behold: quaint cottages with ivy-covered walls, cobblestone streets that seemed to glow under the moonlight, and lanterns that flickered with a warm, welcoming light. Villagers moved about, their faces a mix of joy and apprehension. Elias was greeted by an elderly man named Aiden, the village elder. "Welcome, traveler," Aiden said with a kind smile. "You have found the hidden village, a place that appears once every decade. Our rule this time is simple but profound. Speak only the truth. Abide by this rule, and you shall be granted a wish when the village disappears. But beware, for deception will bring dire consequences." Elias nodded, determined to follow the rule. He spent his days exploring the village, learning from its inhabitants and sharing stories. He met Leora, a young woman with a sharp wit and a kind heart, who had also found the village by chance. The two became close friends, their bond strengthened by the honesty the village demanded. One evening, as they sat by a crackling fire, Elias and Leora spoke of their pasts, their dreams, and their fears. Elias revealed his deepest secret, that he felt lost and purposeless in life, always searching for something he couldn't name. Leora, in turn, confessed that she feared living a life of regret, never daring to chase her dreams. Days turned into weeks, and Elias felt a sense of belonging he had never known. The village was a sanctuary, a place where truth was cherished and genuine connections were made. But as the day of the village's disappearance approached, a sense of unease settled over Elias. He had grown to care deeply for Leora and the villagers, and the thought of leaving them pained him. On the final night, a grand feast was held in the village square. Laughter filled the air, and the villagers celebrated their fleeting existence. As the moon reached its zenith, a sudden hush fell over the crowd. Aiden stood before them, his expression grave. "Tonight, we grant the wishes of those who have abided by our rule," he announced. "But first, there is one among us who has broken the rule." Gasps of shock echoed through the crowd. Elias felt a chill run down his spine as Aiden's eyes met his. "Elias," the elder said solemnly, "you have spoken a lie." Elias was stunned. "I have not. I have only spoken the truth since I arrived." Aiden shook his head. "There is one truth you have not acknowledged, and by denying it, you have lied. You have found what you were searching for, yet you refused to see it." Confusion washed over Elias until he realized the truth Aiden spoke of. His search for purpose had led him to the hidden village, to the people he had grown to love. His purpose was not a grand quest or an elusive goal. It was the simple, profound connections he had made. With a heavy heart, Elias accepted his fate. As the village began to fade, he turned to Leora. "I wish for you to follow your dreams," he said earnestly. "Live without regret." Leora nodded, tears in her eyes. "And I wish for you to find peace, Elias." The village disappeared, leaving Elias standing alone in the clearing. He felt an overwhelming sense of loss, but also a newfound understanding. The hidden village had taught him that purpose is found in the honest connections we make and the truths we embrace. Years later, as an old man, Elias would tell the story of the hidden village to children gathered around a fire. He spoke of the rule, the wish, and the lesson he learned, and in their eyes, he saw the spark of curiosity and wonder, knowing that the legend of the hidden village would live on, teaching generations to come the value of truth and the importance of living with purpose. And perhaps, just perhaps, the hidden village would reappear, welcoming new travelers seeking their own truths, ready to impart its timeless wisdom once more. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing short story. See you in the next one.